Join me in this invocation to Anubis, Anpu, Lord of the desert sands, who guides lost souls through endless waste into a better land, who brings the dead to their final judgment into the hand of Maat, great-eared one who sniffs out all things hidden and from whom nothing can be concealed forever. Guide us surely and skillfully out of the darkness of our own blind searching. That was an invocation to Anubis, Anpu, the weigher of souls, in service of Maat, the deity of truth. In the human sphere, intuition of pure divine consciousness may reside in the mind of man, but is always commingled and confused with and corrupted by intelligence. Intuition is an awareness, which as an aspect of consciousness is an end in itself. Intelligence is a mental faculty which, although divine in origin, is usually directed towards matter and subject to the direction of carnal will, of 3D reality. If intelligence is to be in the service of gnosis and is to be directed or redirected towards true consciousness, there must first be a true perception. And that invocation of Anubis, of Anpu, will serve as the guide to true perception. As we know, the pitfalls, the traps are many on this path. And as an example, as evidence submitted to you, my dear and esteemed viewer, most honorable viewer, I share the following. Jesus was a usurper. John the Baptist was the true Christ. Here we have a lovely reptilian friend, Draco Anunnaki. Pleasant person, pleasant entity. This document will challenge your perceptions, will challenge your perceived gnosis, or will it? Perhaps you know all this. Perhaps you operate from this gnosis, and it is your mission to entangle one's mental landscape, to create a quantum entanglement. Earth is a LOOSH factory, remote viewing project on the matrix. Jesus is a soul snatcher. John the Baptist is the true Christ. Templars and Mandeans on Jesus. Most ancient gnosis tradition, gnosis from Atlantis. There we have a cabal, it would seem, a deep state, as it were, and they're posing for you, my esteemed viewer. Thesis. For Gnostics, the material world is a creation of an evil demiurge. That is why the physical body is seen as a prison for the soul. Our soul got caught in an angel trap, split up and dispersed over dimensions and planets. Did you know that? You got that here at the Umbanda New Earth Education Center. Leave a pleasant comment or a thumbs up. Thus, God sent his own spirit as Savior, the Christ Logos. He is the Good Shepherd and the Paraclete, our one true advocate. Through him, man finds his way out of this demiurgic maze. The Christ Logos guides us home safely. He is an invincible spirit who can't be crucified. I see a perversion, a heavily traumatized heart, incapable of love. That appears to be a heart traumatized. Wouldn't you say, my dear esteemed viewer? If you agree, leave a thumbs up or a pleasant comment. I see a perversion. I see a Masonic hand sign that the Logos imposter is flashing. The use of two fingers is no peace sign at all, but is representing the allegiance to Baphomet and his intended new world slave planet. This is a fight against the essence of the soul, the Christ Logos, and the occult symbolism hidden in plain sight. Satanic origin of the heart symbol. The Sacred Heart is Masonic and satanic. Submitted for your consideration, my dear esteemed viewer. Submitted for evidence. I see a perversion, an unbiblical phantom of Mary with a perforated heart. That's how gigantic streams of prayers get restrained and neutralized for sinister purposes. I see a perversion. The Christ Logos is invincible spirit who cannot be crucified. That is why the archons had to chain up spirit, inseparable with the person of Jesus. Only this way the Logos could perish in agony. The archons have successfully perverted the good news into the opposite through the implementation of a corpse on a cross as a symbol of freedom. We're going to hold up there. I don't want to overwhelm any one of you, my dear esteemed viewer, with too much. I wanted to prepare you and serve notice that we will continue our journey under the auspices of Anubis as truth is weighed against this world. We only serve the truth. And as that truth is filtered through and resonates within our heart chamber, it becomes gnosis, the elucidation of divine gnosis. And that's what we're all about here on this journey, folks. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned. Namaste. Namaskaram.